Folks, you have heard some of the amazing work that's going on in Hermiston. We had our first installment, where we really discussed the CTE program and the amazing work. We had our second installment where we talked about the culture, you grow your own, building that pipeline from graduates to TAs to teachers to leaders in Hermiston. And now we really want to discuss, when we're looking at those comprehensive initiatives and partnerships that we are really seeing that are making the difference in the lives of children. Tricia and her team are doing some amazing work, like I've said in the last two installments, but they've got a lot of connections and partnerships that are really future focused based and really beginning to look at where children are going as we begin to look this, not post-COVID, but in this, as we reset and we're going into those future years. So Tricia, talk with us about some of those comprehensive initiatives that you all have.
We have really been working on building programs, if you will, that meet needs of students across the board. So we've focused on having a variety of opportunities. And one of the things that I'm really excited about is that we're partnering with Amazon Web Services on a Think Big space that is really focused on STEAM initiatives. And it will be a standalone space that will be used by really kids across the board. It will be a space for our engineering, computer design, computer programming kids to really put their capstone projects into place, but as well, we'll be able to bring our elementary students in to start some of those hands-on projects with computers and technology and programming, skills for the future, but things that get kids excited because they're hands-on and they're learning while they're playing. Right. So really excited about that opportunity, that partnership with Amazon Web Services. And another really exciting thing that I'm excited about is we just found out recently that we were awarded $1.5 million from our legislature to build an apprenticeship program looking at apprenticeship and pre-apprenticeship. So we will have ultimately direct entry to some of those trades for our students. We know that not all students are college bound, nor should they be. That's not the pathway for everyone. So looking across the board at how can we create opportunities and pathways for every single kid to light their fire, right? But also get them really career ready. We're focused on career ready. And for some kids, career is a college pathway, sure, but for some it isn't and doesn't have to be. So really excited about some apprenticeship, pre-apprenticeship opportunities that will benefit kids in our region.
Definitely. We started with, the apprenticeships and the career in technology. One thing you said was hands-on, right? We talked about, application and synthesis where children come together and actually build. I'm going to just coin it the Hermiston house development, right? Where you go in the cul-de-sac and you can see Hermiston houses that the children have built. And then we went into kind of like this hands-on of the approach of growing your own, your teachers, taking those students, getting that buy-in, getting them connected as TAs where they can actually work in the district to get that, that staff development, as well as just that day-to-day staff development you get from being in the classroom. And then to end in our last installment with, I'm going to say, just a hands-on approach by a superintendent. If there's, superintendents we work with across the country, but if there's one that has a hands-on approach, it's Dr. Tricia Mooney, right? She recruits, she's connected to partnerships, she's future focused. And folks, if you are in the Oregon area and you do not stop by and connect with the Hermiston Bulldogs, folks, I'm telling you, you need to do that, all right? We've got the link here. Hit us up in the chat, the link for Tricia and her team. If you have any questions, if you got any questions in the chat, please let us know. What we're doing is we're going all across the country, folks, via Zoom, and we're talking to amazing people doing amazing work. And one of those folks is Dr. Tricia Mooney and her team, the Hermiston Bulldogs. Go Bulldogs. Tricia, thank you so much for being a part of this process.
Thank you.
I appreciate the installments, all right? And folks, We're going to be going in our next installment. We're going to be going to another state, talking to other superintendents, other educators across the country who are doing some amazing work. So, hey, hit us up in the chat. You got any questions? Hit us up in the chat if you want to be a part of the process. If you want us to actually interview you in the process as well. We're looking forward to it. All right. You have a great rest of your evening. And thanks again, Tricia. I appreciate it.